Good evening, everyone. Can I get a thumbs up if you guys can hear me? Hello, hello. How is everybody doing out there this wonderful Saturday night? I hope everyone is doing well. Or actually, I think it could be Sunday morning to some folks that are here today. Let's see. So let's say a big hello to Elizabeth. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, you were in here. I came downstairs to quickly make sure everything was set up properly, and I saw you in here with Jim, and you guys, it was an hour out, and you guys were in chat having a wonderful discussion, which was really nice to see. So thank you, Elizabeth. And Jim, prep for it. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I believe for Jim, folks, it is Sunday morning. Who else? Jim Templar. How are you doing tonight, sir? Not Jim. Did I say Jim? Gene. Oh my gosh, I have Jim on the brain. Sorry, Jim. Summer Rain Song. How are you doing? Who else do we have in here? And Brenda. Welcome, Brenda. And welcome, Skip Grumbless. Okay, we also have Joe Swamp Dog Henry. You pooped? Okay, I don't think I have one of those. So how are you all doing today? Hot Sunday, is it? Well, I'm going to tell you guys, it is very, very, okay, I shouldn't say very, very. I'm over-exaggerating. It's cold. To me, it's cold. To my son, it's a beautiful, beautiful temperature. I guess being from a hot climate place, hi, doggy, you just can't ever get used to the cold. So how are you guys doing today? I don't have anything in particular lined up today, so we can have a conversation, see how everyone's doing. I am going to try and line somebody up for the next stream. I was in contact with that fellow. Oh my gosh, what is his name again? Oh, thank you. And I'm actually really bad at pronouncing things, and I think it's because English is not my first language. But yes, I do have somebody that I want to interview. I had contacted them in the past, but circumstances had some family stuff going on, and at the time he was sick. But I'm going to see if I can get him to get on later this month in a couple of weeks. If not, I'm going to try and see if I can't line somebody else for an interview. By the way, I really did enjoy, and I think most of you guys enjoyed the last stream we had, which was the threesome. We had Joe, we had Chris. Yeah, just Joe and Chris, right? We were supposed to have somebody else, but he never made it. Well, to tell you the truth, when I used to drink, I don't drink anymore. I think it's been 11 years now since I've touched alcohol. But when I used to drink, my favorite beer, and I was a beer drinker, if I drank wine, it would have been a nice cold white wine. Um, but and dry. Um, but beer was my favorite, and Heineken was my number one choice. And then I would try some exotic stuff. Like I know Africa makes what's that? They have a really nice brand, and I don't remember. It had an elephant on it, but I don't remember what it was called. Um, but yes, Heineken was my favorite. And back home, they make their own beer on the island, and it's called Balashi. If you're ever in Aruba, you have to try Balashi. You should even do a tour of their brewery there. It's actually really a really good tour. Love your show. Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you. Yes, dry white. But like I said, I don't know. You know what? One day I just all of a sudden lost a taste for alcohol. And so I don't drink anymore. Now my beverages are water and pop, you know, or tea. I like tea. So have you guys seen anything unusual on the internet recently? Oh, really? So are you from Ontario, Skip? And Joe, I mean, you asked about Labatt's right away. I'm not sure. Do they sell Labatt's? I guess they would, right? They sell Labatt's in the States. Nope, Ohio. Okay. Ohio's not that far. Oh, Joe, you're from Florida. Actually, that makes sense, right? Joe, Swamp Dog, Henry. I mean, yeah, Swamp. Come on. I should have been right on that. For sure. So today I was putting together our the show for tomorrow, and I'm actually not quite done. So I do have to get to that after the stream, clean it up, do my last little polishing bit on it, and then schedule it for tomorrow morning. But I spent quite a bit of time on it today. I find anytime I have to do clips takes a lot of time to put together, especially when you find a clip, but that clip is not from the original person who posted it. So then you have to go and find who the original poster was. And sometimes you can't find the original source. So you just try and find the best quality and put it up. But got some unusual ones that hopefully you guys have not seen before. And it's funny because today I found one. I found somebody posted something and I took a picture of it. I might drop it in. There's two actually. How can I get this to you guys? How can I show you guys? It's on my phone. So I've got one that was posted on, what was this posted on? I guess this was on YouTube. And it was posted by Rocky Mountain Sasquatch. Let me see if I can go and find that for you guys. And I'll show it to you. It's kind of interesting. It is a photo. So you know what they say about photos, right? They're always a little bit blurry. Most of my teammates were from Kazakhstan, though. Kazakhstan. Photo anxiety against anxiety. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Let me give you my special hi there. Let me see if I can't find this. Let's go to my channel and then let's mute this here. Mute and go to Rocky Mountain. Rocky Mountain. See, if I had enough time, I would have pulled all this stuff up ahead of time. Rocky Mountain. Now, this, I don't know how this came up on my... Oh, I know how I can do this. Here, why don't we just do this? Why don't I just send this? Let me send this to my Discord. So my Discord folks is going to see this first. Come over here. Yeah, so for those of you who are not members, just kidding, guys. Let me post it in pictures. So if you're a member, you have the opportunity to go on. Oh, I did put a clip in there, guys. So Jim, Elizabeth, I posted a picture today, and actually one of the clips that's in tomorrow's episode is about this Bradshaw Ranch in Arizona. And anyways, they have this trailer, and I posted the trailer in the Discord channel. But let me add this on here, and then maybe what I can do, so grab that one and grab that one. And let's say done, done, done. And now let me go ahead and add this 1 and 2. Okay, have a good night. Oh, take your keys, please. Sorry about that. My son is heading out. All right, so I'm going to go and open it up for you guys. So let me open up Discord. Here, let me just move that out of the way. And I should be able to share. Let me open up Discord, and I placed it right there. Now let's go to, let me see how I'm going to do this here. You guys hear tapping? Screen 3. Oh, isn't that lovely? So here's the photo. Let me see if I can make this bigger. How can I make you bigger so you guys can see this? It's not actually letting me get this any bigger than that. That's it. You're kidding me. You're killing me. Okay, so this is it. I know it's really tiny, guys. It's really tiny, and I'm sorry for that. I wonder if I moved the two pictures out. No, I don't think that's going to matter. Yeah, I can't seem to get it bigger than that. But can you guys see this right here? Can you see this fella? To me, that looks real. And the reason for that, so if I were to read this, actually, I can't. This is a photo. But anyways, is that Happy Camp Bigfoot on camera in the Klamath Mountains. And I can't read the rest because this is a screenshot. But if you guys are part of the, or are you, if you're subscribed to Rocky Mountain Sasquatch, you may have seen this. So this is posted in Discord. And the other thing that I posted in Discord, which I thought was kind of cool, and I don't know what you guys think about this. I can't see the comments right now. Here, I'm going to bring the comments forward so I can see them. Okay, but I don't. Here, let's go ahead here. Actually, before I bring the comments forward, let's take a look at the second picture. So here's the other one. And so this one was by Tomato Fields. Now, it is labeled here, would you walk through a forest portal? And it's a whole lot of twigs, and all of these twigs are arranged in like a portal fashion. It's kind of cool, actually. I mean, if this is an actual picture of something, that's really awesome. If this is an AI, then I don't know. It looks too real to be AI. But if you guys take a really good look at this photo, I see two things in this picture here. Number one, there's a guy right here walking away, right there. I'm circling it right there. And then over here in the corner, there's another one that seems to be leaning. I can't tell if they're gripping onto this tree here, but there's definitely a mass here, and it seems to be leaning like forward on an angle. And this guy, his hair is so shiny, and you can see his outline perfectly. But yeah, I thought those two were really cool. So I thought I would share it with you guys. So let me go see what you guys have said, because I don't know what's going on. Let's change to the main screen. Let's see what's going on here. So hello. Do we have anybody new in here? Do you know a French lady I can marry? Joe, I'm sorry, I do not. And I think my camera is a little bit high here. It's looking at that. Let's just kind of fix that a bit here. There, how's that? Now that's right about there. That's better. Okay. Not bad. If we go to, yeah, I know. You know what? It's kind of hard for me to get to a full screen from there. It is tiny. It is very tiny. But again, I should have separated them. If I had more time, I would have blown them up and had them ready for you guys in a photo. in a photo. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Actually, hold on a minute. Let's move this over. Let me download this to my computer now that I have it on here. Download. Save image. Oh, you guys can't see that good. So save image to picture. Boom. Okay. Close that. Oh, no, actually don't close that. Go to this one. And save image and save. Okay, let's see what we get here. Let me just see how they came out. I don't want to promise you guys anything and then it's going to come out crappy. Where the heck did it save it to? Could have saved it right here. What did I have open last? Go to quick access. Let's take a look at where you saved it in downloads. See, this is still not massive, but let's take a look. Let's go back to screen. Is that better? How's that? Can you guys see that okay? I need to see the chat. I can't see the chat. How can I see the chat if I've got this right in my screen? So if you look, like it's got a conish shaped head, but it doesn't mean they all have to be conish. But I don't know. To me, this looks like a real blob squatch. You know what I mean? And why don't I show you guys the other one? So I'm going to go back to my main screen, and I'm going to have to go back and see what else you guys had there. Okay, so here's the secondary one. Okay, so you see this, right? I'm going to blow it up. Okay, see, this always happens when you blow stuff up. But if you look right here, there's a guy right there. Right there. You can actually see it better when it's smaller. It's more defined. And over here in the corner, look at this dude right here. Look at his eyes. Like I've got my hand right where his eye is. He's right there. Right there in that blobber squatcher. Another blobber. You see that? Yeah. Pretty cool. I guess I'm not using that as a short anymore. Okay, let's go back to the main screen. And I need to catch up with all of these comments here. Good, yeah. I watch, I look at his stuff from time to time as well. Prep for it. Not, yeah, I already read that. Girl, yes, Tiny. Hello, everyone. I remembered the chat was tonight. Hey, Terry, welcome. Glad you're here, Terry. Chris Lecari. I look like your mother-in-law. Well, I hope that's a compliment because usually when people say they look like their mother-in-law, it's of a Sasquatch. So cool. LOL, Chris. After following David Paulides, no way I would go near a portal. Yes, I'm with you. I don't think I would go near one either. And I think that's how I answered that one because he had a poll going. Answer yes or no whether or not you would actually go through it. I would not. No, thank you. You know, I don't know if you guys can see my dog. Here, let me show you guys my dogs. Look at them. Look at my two lovelies. Aren't they cute? And yes, I'm in my pajama bottom. Oh, and looky, guys. This is a T-shirt from the store. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. From the store. And we got Ontario Cryptids here on the arm. Oh, yeah, we're rocking it tonight. Just for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, Joe, I don't think we need to get that descriptive. But yeah, all right. So Joe, I'm trying to remember, Joe. Joe, do you have another handle that you go by? Yeah, I think I remember seeing a bunch of comments. And by the way, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do go through every single comment on my channel. Yes, it is. Yes. Good eye. In fact, I think I'm going to be giving it away, and I'll tell you guys why. Oh, let me grab. I'm sorry, doggy. I scared my dog to death. He's very skittish. So I've got an Ontario. Oh, I got a Ontario Cryptids hat here that I picked up. I love hats, caps. I love wearing caps. The only thing I don't like about this cap is I bought the wrong one. This is what do you call it? It's not the baseball one where it's a little bit longer. Where's my cap? I think I hung it up. So the ones I like to wear are usually like out to here, and it's a little bit slimmer. It's a slimmer profile. But this is it's a fitted cap, and it's a small to medium. Very well done. It's a flex fit. And I think I'm going to be giving it away to some lucky person who wears a small to a medium. And just let me stick this back up here. But yes, that is the hat. Oh yeah, you got to check out my store. There's a lot of cool gear in there. In fact, I do have to go through it. I've got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't like to show my art stuff ahead of time. I'd like to save those for, Jim and Joe. Is Joe in here? Joe from Alaska, Joe? No, I don't see Joe. Okay, so he's not here. Yeah, I like to, tell you a little bit about the Discord channel that we have for the members. So you can go in there. Oh, actually, I can probably show it to you guys. I already had it open, didn't I? Let me give you guys a little bit of a preview. Where's my Discord? What happened to it? It disappeared. So I'm looking over here, guys. I'm looking up there because I have a screen there. I have a screen right here. See it? That's my OBS. That's what makes this live stream work. And then up here, if you look up there, that's Google, another screen there. And then there's this screen that I'm using here. Try to make it work, but you know what? Something always goes wrong. It never fails, but I think today we had a really, really smooth start. But Discord, let me see if I can show you what this sucker's all about. So let's come back over here. Yep, we're back in Discord. Oh, but you guys aren't. So let's just do this. Okay, so this is this Discord channel. And so let me close this up first because I'm showing that. And so here's that trailer I was telling you guys about. So when you come in, let me show you here. I gotta move this over so you guys can see this better, like that. So when you come in, there's a little welcome page, and anyone who comes on here for the first time, it greets you, and there's a set of rules, they're the normal stuff. I see Angie's in here. We should say hi to Angie. Let's let Angie know that we're streaming. Okay, let's jump back out. And then we have announcements. Now the announcements are all of this stuff that I upload. So if you're in here and you think you've missed one, they're all there. I've got a section for camping and hiking. So the whole gist of this is for you guys to come on here and share all the information you know. Places you like to hike, places you like to camp. I started off with Algonquin Park. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Algonquin Park, but that's one of the largest ones up here in Canada. I shouldn't say Canada, that's a lie. It's one of the biggest ones in Ontario, but there are bigger ones the further north you go. But yeah, very, very cool place to go and visit. And we're back to the wrong page. I moved a page out, and then here we are. And then there's a section here for book suggestions. So I've been coming in here and throwing books and movie suggestions for folks anytime I see something. And it's open, so anybody can come in here and drop whatever they want in here. We have some general discussions going on. And actually, this one's very interesting. So my cousin, I was telling Jim the other day when we were having our chat, my cousin from Aruba, she lives in Aruba because that's where I'm from, was telling me about this podcast that she came across, talking about giants in Aruba and about this specific lady called Heather L. Arnold. And so she was on this podcast, and I checked it out. It's actually pretty amazing stuff. And I mean, I've been to some of the places that she's mentioned. And I wouldn't mind now going to some other ones that she's mentioned to see if I can take pictures and stuff of the area and stuff like that. Anyways, very cool. If you guys have the time, Elizabeth, I don't know if you had a chance to check that out. There's a joke section. I don't think we have anything in there. Reddit for any stories, upcoming stories and stuff that I find interesting. But not that I want to actually post on the channel itself. So I stick them in here. And this one's kind of cool, actually. So if you take a look at these aliens, so this one here is from ET, and this one here is the where was it again that they unearthed these little aliens? I can't remember. Where is this from again? And community, Reddit. Yeah, visit the site. Let's go. Hurry it up. Oh, it's over here. So this was found uncanny resemblance to the Nazca mummies. So these are the Nazca mummies that they found, and they're not very large at all. But they were saying how closely it resembles the Steven Spielberg movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So yeah, kind of cool. So they were wondering whether or not there was some sort of collaboration in giving him this information about these mummies. And that's how he came about, making the aliens look so similar. But it's funny how I always find that movies always mimic life or vice versa. There's always like something going on there that's very, very similar. We have a section for story suggestions in here as well. Elizabeth posted this picture here. Oh, right. Maybe I can show you guys this picture. Can I can't zoom in on this. Here, let me save this. Let me save this image. And then, did you guys see that? You saw that, right? And then we have these pictures and clips and stuff like that. And again, yeah, Jim posted this the other day. This is a giant Australian wood moth. Like, look at the size of that thing. Like, it's got to weigh, I don't know, Jim, how much does that weigh? 5 pounds? Maybe not, but I mean, it's pretty big. You can let us know how much that weighs. But yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys are going crazy in here. I come back and it's scrolling like nutso. So sorry, I couldn't see your chat as you guys were doing all of that. Let me see. Let's see, we're King Florida, Bulgare, Trucker Hut. Oh yeah, Jimmy. Jim did purchase some stuff from the store, so thank you, Jim. And I'm glad that you enjoy your hat and your hoodie. In fact, I have a picture of him wearing it. And Terry, I wear 7.5 LOL. Is that a small or a medium, Terry? Let me know. Hats don't fit me very well. I have a big brain. Okay. All right, to each their own. David Legg, hello from Colorado. Sorry, dear, I meant the squash looks like my mother-in-law, not you. You're beautiful. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for that. Good day. I like that. Good day. Good day, Dave and Angie. Wait, you're from Aruba, but in Canada? Yes, that's a long story. Um, Elizabeth is there. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Love it. Oh my God, there it is, the ghost. Yeah, I'm gonna show that picture in a minute. Not sure, but I know it's the heaviest moth in the world. Yeah, I mean it's pretty freaking big moth. Oh, I love how I just noticed it too. I love how your membership icon is showing up beside your name. That's pretty cool. You guys are green too. Let me show you so this picture that Elizabeth posted, and I think there was a backstory to that. Where was it? Where did it download to? I don't remember. Picture. Okay. I don't know where I downloaded it to. Okay, let me just go to quick access. This is the easiest way to find anything. And there it is. Boom. Open it up. It went to my downloads. Okay, yeah. So this is the picture. It looks like an innocent picture, right? Right, everybody? Well, do you guys see her? Do you see her yet? Let me know when you guys see her. Oh, geez, I can't tell if you guys can see her. Anybody see her? How can I see if you guys can see her? Well, if you can't see her, look at this lovely apparition right here. See it? It is a woman. I can see the long blackish hair. The hair is falling over her face. And she's wearing a dress or a nightgown. Or maybe that's a coat. I don't know. There's something there. So this picture, if I take a look for a second at what was said about that picture, the picture. Oh no, I'm not going to find it there, am I? Here, I'll let you guys look at the picture, and I'm going to see where I had the information to that picture. Can't even find a picture anymore. Oh my gosh, I can't find a picture. Where'd the picture go? Should be in pictures and clips. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was up higher. It could have been up here. Let's see. No, it's not there. Oh, why can't I find a picture? Okay, anyways, I can't find a picture, but one of Elizabeth's friends or neighbors took this shot. She was taking the picture of the deer. And I think Elizabeth found out afterwards that a lady who lived in the area had passed away. She died in a fire, I believe, is how the story goes. So you have a photo similar to that one? Do you have any backstory to that? It could be a robe, Elizabeth. That could be a robe. She's wearing something, a dress, a robe. You can see it, like you can see it dangling. And that it's funny because when you posted that picture and I took a look at it, that was the first thing that I saw. I was looking at the deer, but then my eye just kind of locked in on her in the background. I was in the swamp. It could be an owl witch. An owl witch. Is that? I'm not sure what an owl witch is. But anyways, that is pretty creepy. And Jim, the two of us found that one area, that one site that had all these interesting video clips and stuff. I can't even find it anymore. I don't know where we were that day that we were searching at stuff, but I have no clue where it was. No clue. I'm trying to find it up here, but I don't see it. Anyways, that's okay. That is fine. A Mexican Indian lore. Okay. So, hands up. This is going to be interesting. Hands up, how many folks in the chat has had an encounter of some sorts? How many people do we have in chat? 12. Hands up, how many folks have had an encounter of some sorts? Do I have a picture? Here. Here's my hands up. Anybody else? I know, Jim, you have. I don't see your hands up. There we go. Oh, Joe, okay. Jim, Many. Have you sent any of them in to us so I can share it with the OC community, Joe? None here. That's okay, Chris. It's not always what's the word I'm looking for? A good thing that you saw. No, it's for my movie. Oh, you're making a movie. Class B. Yeah, mine was a class B too. Mine was not an A. Is mine considered class B? Yeah, I think mine's considered a B. An A is a visual. I think a B is auditory and something else. I don't know what a C is. Dogs lying on the ground. Well, I can't wait for your movie to come out. So what do we have? We only had out of the okay, so there's 13 of us in here now. Out of the 13, we had 1, 2, 3, 4? 4. 4 hands up. Not bad, right? Out of 13 people? Not bad at all. And so just think out in the universe out there, how many people have actually had an encounter and have never ever reported it or mentioned it to anybody at all because they don't want to be made fun of. If there's something I dislike, I dislike the fact that some people have the gall to come onto someone's channel and say that someone's encounter did not happen. Yeah, that to me is just not right. How can you say that they never had an encounter when you weren't physically there? I mean, if you don't want to believe in any of it, whether it's a UFO or the hairy man of the forest or whatever it happens to be, yeah, any type of encounter, UFO, cryptid, like I keep on saying cryptid. I shouldn't call them cryptids because I think they're human. So the hairy man of the forest, the hairy man of the giants, apparitions, anything. If you had any sort of unusual thing, dogman, whatever it happens to be, put your hand up. But yeah, anyways, getting back to my comment, there's been a ton of comments where people are coming on and boldly telling like a short. So all my shorts that I put up are actual encounters. They're not made up. Half of them are what you guys tell me in the comments after watching a video or watching another short. And if I find them interesting enough, I will actually tell them out, right, as another short. And so you get these wisecracks that come in and they try and slough it off that didn't happen. How could you say that didn't happen? Anyways, that's something that really, really gets on my nerves. And I've noticed there's a few of you guys out there, and thank you for that, who fight back at these people, who blatantly come in and voice their opinion, and it just it makes no sense. And the other thing that doesn't make sense, if you don't believe, why are you watching my channel to begin with? That's the other thing. I think Jim and I talked about that too. Like, why bother come in, sit and watch a 15-minute thing and then comment on it saying, this is not true. Hey, Johnny Randolph, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you know what? I think you made a comment about that, didn't you, Elizabeth? Because I think I grabbed a screenshot of that, and that's going to be a short coming up. You left that in a comment, right? I think I have it here. I took a snapshot of it because I do want to share that one. Yep. Well, it's going to be a short. And thanks for leaving those, because sometimes it's hard finding. So what I do when I'm searching for stuff, not all stories or not all encounters are, stuff that happens like 10 minutes long or whatever, right? Some encounters are like 2 seconds. So it's kind of hard to prolong a 2-second encounter. So they're really short. We went here, we happened to look there, and we saw that. And so I share those as shorts. And so anytime I can find any shorts, some good ones, I share them. And why not share the ones that are coming right from my own community? David Legg. I had experiences / encounters with Sasquatch. Okay, so we had 12 in the chat. We have 15 in the chat now. So what are we at? 1, 2. So Elizabeth saw a UFO. We're at 5. No, 1, 2. We're at 6. Again, that's not a bad ratio. So again, back to my point. Think about all those folks out there who are not talking to anybody about what they saw. Both grandmothers were Blackfoot Indians. They had some good stories. I bet they did. As for ghosts, I have had experiences with demonic entities, and others tell me those were ghosts, but I don't believe that ghosts are behind the type of experiences that I have had. Oh, I tell a lot of ghost stories too, David, so if you want to share those, you can go ahead and send them right to OntarioCryptids@gmail.com. You can send them. Oh, I spelled Gmail wrong. And again, English is not my first language, guys. There you go. You can send it right there. And I will be happy to share those with all of you lovely folks in here. Yeah, so those two things that I showed you guys were stuff that I was looking at this week. It's actually been a slow week as far as, clips and new pictures and stuff like that, but it was kind of cool watching the video about the giants in Aruba, like I was mentioning earlier. And I can't wait. I'm hoping to go back home in end of April. And so if I can meet up with that lady, Heather, it would be so awesome. Or if I can get Heather on to do a live stream, that would be so cool. Yeah, as long as they're real accounts. So I know some folks, like, I just want to share real experiences. As long as they're real experiences, I'll share them. As long as whoever they're from wants them to be shared. Hey, Toby. Toby sent me some interesting dog man photos. So, Toby, I think I sent you a link. I saw you actually got on there. If we can meet up to chat about those photos so I can understand them, that would be really cool. So, yeah. I'm usually on Mondays. Um, I'm on Mondays. Jim and I get on and we chat at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time, Eastern Standard Time. It's his following day. And so if you want to jump on, let's say at 7 o'clock, and we can chat before I start talking to Jim, because I don't want to, unless it's okay with Jim, but I wouldn't want to, take Jim's time away from our chat together. And Elizabeth, when you see me, because I know you're in there, I've seen you in there. Don't be shy. Say hi. Say hello. Yeah. So 7 p.m. Monday. And you are just an hour difference, or are you the same time zone, Toby? I can't remember. You're the same time zone. You're in Michigan, correct? That's fine with you? Okay, so if you want to jump on 7 p.m., 7:30, and then I can work into that's 8:53. It's 8:53. Oh yeah, so you're the same time zone as me. Yeah, say hi. Just, that's why we're here. And if you guys are on together, say hi to each other. Reach out. I know Jim's time zone is a little bit different because he's a day. I mean, you wouldn't know, but he's a day ahead of us. So yeah, so right now it is Sunday morning to him. So do you anything else going on over there, Toby? Have you talked to your friend? I still haven't seen anything else from her. So I don't know, like from my initial introductory to her and stuff like that. I haven't really. You said she's on a Facebook group. Maybe I can connect with her on Facebook because I did send her the information so that we can chat, but I haven't heard anything. And just so the rest of you are aware of what I'm chit-chatting about, Toby has a friend that lives in Ontario who is having a habituation situation with dogmen. And so, yeah, Toby has sent me a couple of photos, but I don't know who those photos are from. And like, I don't know if those are Toby's photos or are those your friend's photos from her place. But yeah, once I square everything off with Toby, I'll probably, if it's okay with Toby and the lady, I'll be sharing them with you guys. Yeah, well, apparently she doesn't find them that scary as far as what I can tell, but I don't know. I didn't really have a chance to chat with her. Yeah, I mean, some of the pictures you sent were quite interesting. Very, very interesting. And who was it? There was another fellow. I told a story recently, and he said he had photos. I need to go back to him and ask him if he wouldn't mind sending the photos so I can share them. Oh, it's the barbecue guy, the guy that sees them a couple times during the summer when he barbecues. So he leaves food out for them. What's going on? My doggy's over there. And here he comes. Here he comes. So, what else is happening out there in the world? Anything anything interesting? Anything at all? That's fascinating. So, giants is, I think, one thing that I'm probably going to cover sometime in the future. There's a whole, I think I told one short already about giants. Maybe I can make a little episode about giants, just giants, nothing else. I I wrote a script for fairies, which will be coming out soon. I just need to do the artwork for the fairies or find I doubt I'm going to find video that I'll be able to use, and that's the difficult thing, right? I always like to find stuff that complements my shorts or my episodes, and so I'll probably have to find photos to complement the that episode that I want to put together regarding fairies. Yeah. I also have some newspaper articles that I will probably do more on. I watched a cool coast to coast on the face peeler in something America, worth a listen. Which episode is that one? Because I like coast to coast. Jean, I was 11 years old, first, second, fourth, apart camping. The hairy guy stuck his head in my tent. I passed out. I was so scared. Wow. First and second, fourth, apart camping. What did his face look like or her face look like? Do you remember, Jean? See, that's the hard thing. When I do my shorts, for instance, anytime my short says anything to do with Sasquatch or Bigfoot, I use an AI software to come up with my photos. Uh, should I show you guys? If you guys want to see it, give me a thumbs up, and I'll show you some of the stuff that I've come up with. And I tell you, because I was showing Jim, it's not easy. The AI has a mind of its own, and it does whatever it wants to do. And so I find the more descriptive I get, the less output or quality, or I don't know, maybe my formatting is not proper. I think maybe I need to do some more research on how to get the face, head, and everything right. But yeah, I mean, I try, right? I always want to make sure that I have something that complements my shorts. So most of my shorts, if it's an AI generated, I have AI generated at very top left-hand corner of that clip so that you know it's AI generated. And I can't believe how many people, even when I have that, will state, "Oh my God, that is so fake." Like, it's AI generated. What do you expect? Pretty sure I got zapped. That reminds me, Jean, of another story that I told of, um, oh, what was, so she's in Ontario. She used to go to camp up in, oh, what's that place called? Way up north. Anyways, her and her sister would go every year to camp. And so one summer, they're in a cabin. All the girls are in a cabin by themselves, and they snuck in some treats, or they had treats or something. And they kept on hearing this noise. And next thing they knew, their treats were gone, and it was morning. So she thought they got zapped. And there was more to the story, but it was one of my first ones. I think, Jim, this is one of the ones that I left for you to listen to. But yeah, she also got zapped. She thinks that they have what's the infrasound. And I believe that they can. We know that lions can do it and other animals can do it. So why can't they do it? Ask him. His name is Cam. Ask who? What are we talking about? Oh, Dixie Cryptid has cool Bigfoot AI. Yeah, everybody uses AI. I mean, it's not a secret. Um, it's not a secret. It's just how to get them right, you know? You'd like to see it? Sure. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel weird, Joe, about going to a channel and saying, "Hey, how do you do your A?" You know, it's kind of odd. I can't see myself doing that. Um, but yeah, it's here. Let me get something up, and I could show you guys. So I use two different softwares, and I'll show you a little bit of both. The first one that I use is Photor. It's the first one that I've ever used, in fact. And so for the last video that I did, I'm going to move that over so that I can just bring this down here like that. And we're just going to make this screen a little bit bigger so you guys can see the pictures. Okay, so you guys can't see it just yet. And yeah, I can see you guys over there. Don't be shy, honey. I'm not shy. Oh, you mean don't be shy to talk? Well, I kind of find it odd because we're both doing the same thing. I don't want to. Bob Glimmer had an artist but passed away. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, Bob Gimlin stuff is interesting. It reminds me of, um, oh, what's that channel called? I can't think of the name right now. Oh my gosh. Bedtime stories. They do their own artwork for that as well. Yeah, Johnny Randolph. So the AI always wants to do that. It always makes the mouth look like an ape. I don't know why. And so let me show you. I'm going to show you guys right now. So this here, oh crappers. No, it's not the end. Sorry, I hit the wrong screen. I hit the wrong screen, guys. It's not the end. Okay, so let me show you here. So here we have it. Let me make this a little bit bigger here. And we'll come over here like that. So this is supposed to be a javelin right there. Take the Patterson footage and enter. Oh no, that's not AI. Sorry, Joe. Okay, so if we take a look, like look at these guys here. Look at this picture here. They can't get the feet right. They can't get the face right. The proportions are pretty right, but nothing else is. Oh, crappers. I didn't mean to do that. I am so sorry. Here, let me go back in there. Okay, here we go. Sorry. And so yeah, so if you take a look at these, they're very I think I used this guy recently. I think I either used this guy recently or I used this guy for a short. I can't remember which one. But the face always looks apish. So it's hard to get this guy here. Oh, and look what happens sometimes when you like look at this guy. Like, what is that? Right? So for me to get one thing right, like if I were to use this, look how many iterations it took, because I'm going to tell you it all of these are the same attempts. Starting from here, based on the color, I'm going to tell you all of these were from the same look at this guy with two mouths. Like what's going on there? And you know what it says? This is the caption that I used, the prompt. It says, I observed a brown Sasquatch, human-like face. Does that look like a human-like face? Human-like mouth, running next to the road. And this is what it gave me. This nose isn't bad, actually, and the upper part of this lip is not bad. But then it gets destroyed with this extra bottom and this extra top, which is really sad. And this is one about a brown to black Sasquatch sitting or stooping near the base of a downed tree. So I don't mind this face, but again, this mouth looks very apish to me, and it's the same prompt I used previously. And the nose looks apish to me. You know? And the eyes, from what I gather, they should be a little bit further apart. Yeah, same text, same prompt. These are all the same prompts. Exactly, Planet of the Apes. I don't mind this guy, but I don't like the nose. This guy's a little bit better, but again, I don't like the nose. So, you kind of do you make do with what it gives you. This is supposed to be a pig, guys. Looks more like a groundhog. Yeah, so that's one AI that I use. What are some of the best ones it gave me? Let's see. Let's look at these guys here. This one was this is the one about seeing a Sasquatch at the base of a downed tree. And this is what it gave me. Not bad, but that looks more like a gorilla, right? Doesn't it? I mean, look at the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toes. Can't get the toes right. There's a face, another face, all with the same prompts. So this this AI thinks that a Sasquatch is an ape. And it doesn't matter how I try and convince it otherwise, the face always looks apish. And so when I use my show have 3, 4, 4, 5. Oh, some have. Yeah. Yeah, it's odd. It just doesn't seem to get it right. I used this guy in one of my latest shorts. Huh. Yeah. So that's one that I use. And so I'll show you how I do it. So that's one. Let's go to the other guy. Let's go to this guy here. Can you guys see this guy? So this other application that I use here, I want to be able to see your text so I know what you guys are saying. Let's get rid of this one actually, and then let's just use this one here. Just trying to make this window a little bit bigger here, but it is not complying with me. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So here's I'm going to show you my personal stuff. I used one of these. I can't remember which one for a recent short. And you can see that Leonardo now allows you to do motion. Folder does not do motion yet, but I'm going to say it's just a matter of time, and then they'll be doing motion as well. You guys would have seen one of these. Yeah, you would have seen these guys here come up. But here, let me go bigger so you can see them a little bit better. I think you saw that guy, but look at the legs, guys. Look at the legs of them, and it's not right. So anyways, let's just skim through. Now look at all the information I've put in here to try and get his face proper. Look at that. Human-like mouth, approximately 8 feet, standing right beside a guardrail on the side of the road, covered completely in darkish red auburn hair, 4K photograph, realistic. Right? I made it photoreal. So there's various different options, and I'm going to actually walk you guys through that. So you guys can kind of get a taste that this isn't easy to do. So when you see someone putting up a really good one, then you can say, oh my God, okay, that's really good. But I need to understand the how to do the prompts. I think my prompting isn't proper. But yeah, we're going to actually do one together. I'll tell you why don't somebody write a description for me in chat, and we're going to plug it in here and see what we come up with. Okay, so somebody write up a really good description. Maybe one or two or three of you guys write up a description, and we're going to try it out. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know what that is either. Like, what is this? Seriously, four nose, a weird-looking mouth. And those are all using the same prompts. That's what you have to remember. This is all using pretty much the same stuff. I just change it up depending upon what's happening in the scene, you know, like in the story itself. Sure, I'll try that. Is that all you want me to put, hairy man? Like write it all out for me, and then I'm gonna plug it in here. It looks like he's got the same face as the pig. I used this one. I think this came out really good, personally. This is in one of my shorts. I don't know how this one came out as good. Like it's like the nose looks more like a human nose. The mouth still has that like that bow, that ridge, like an ape. But I like this one. Okay, I'm gonna put that in, Joe. Just give me a second. I like this guy too. That's why I use this guy. But if you look, I used a different model to create him. I did not use photoreal. I used diffusion. And so what that does is it kind of makes his hair look different. And we'll go through that. So this is the same guy, just a different motion, a different strength of motion. So it allows you to have either more motion or less motion. So it changes it up a bit. I was going to use this guy, but he looked too mean for the short, so I didn't use him. But he's not bad. I mean, you might see this guy in a future short. Yeah, this is another guy. Like this guy here looks like he's a cross between an alien and a Sasquatch. Doesn't he? You want me to use the mean guy? But I have to have a story to go with the mean guy. Like if I have another peaker or something along those lines, I'll use him. But I tell you, you guys are going to laugh. A short in YouTube has to be a minute or under. I'm starting to lose my voice. Hold on a second. And I don't know. To me, it sounds like I'm yelling. I hope I'm not yelling. But when I'm wearing these on my head, it always makes me sound like I'm not speaking loud enough. Based on fat, feral moonshiners. Okay, let's keep it going. What was it? I was about to say something. I can't remember. Oh, yes, shorts. When I make a short, I sound perfect. Okay, thank you. No, I think I'm yelling. But that's just the passion in me coming out. When I make a short, the short is a minute or under a minute. Doing the audio for that short is no time. But getting the picture for a short takes forever. So for me to put a short together that's a minute long usually takes me 20 or 30 minutes. Isn't that ridiculous? To do 8-minute short. Oh my God. Unbelievable. What did I put here? Observe 2 dark brown to black Sasquatch, human-like face, human-like mouth, standing at the edge of the tree line. Huh, look at that. See, this guy went back to being apish. All right, let's do a test for you guys. Oh, isn't this funny, guys? Look at this. This is a Sasquatch. This is what I get sometimes when I type in, I observed a brown Sasquatch, human-like face, human-like mouth, 8 feet tall, bulky, running next to the road, hair flowing, 4K. Actually, you know what? He's kind of handsome, this guy, but he's supposed to be a Sasquatch. Go figure. There he is again. Same prompt. Same dude. It's funny though how they tend to pick the same sort of guy. Okay, so let's do this. So we're gonna go create a new image generation. So we're gonna do one here. You guys ready? Somebody said to put, I was using GoArt and generated a few thousand Bigfoot images from text prompt. I found that the program was generating about 15% that appeared to be based on fat feral moonshiners. Yeah, I actually got some pretty heavy men as well in some of mine. Okay, so Joe has 8 feet. Can I copy this? Copy. Okay, guys, let's do this. So we're going to come up here. We're going to paste what Joe's got in there. 8-foot Cherokee man, covered in 3-inch black hair, eyes wide apart, 24 inches, what? 24-inch feet, long arms to knees. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's do them in a short fashion. So we're going to make them 9/16. Now, here's the thing. The style. I'm going to try photoreal first. No, not public. I don't make my images public, by the way, so you'll never find them on here. Let's change this to version 1. Depth of field medium. Save. And it's going to be photo real. Okay, you guys ready? Let's see what we get. So we've got 2. Let's just make sure everything else is okay. It is. And let's go ahead and hit generate. And let's see what we get from that prompt. So let's see what we get. Human from Planet of the Apes. Okay, we'll try that one next. Yeah, I had a Fabio Sasquatch once. So there's your guy. You asked for a Cherokee guy, you got a Cherokee guy. I'm going to generate again because it never generates the same thing twice. So let's take a look. Okay, so you want me to change the prompt? No, I mean the photo. Okay, so same, you know what? I think if we take a look at what they actually physically look like, his body proportions are not right. His legs are too short. His his arms are super long. So at least it got that right, but he put it on a Cherokee because that's what you asked for. He looks pretty normal. He's short again. Normal, short. Am I going through the same? I'm going through the same 2 photos, aren't I? Yes, I am. Let's take a look at this guy here. Yeah, hey, again, not a bad looking guy, but that's not a Sasquatch. What's he wearing on his neck? What is that? Scroll down. I can't tell what that is. Okay. Naked with full body. Oh, they won't let you do that. So some of them will actually, if you use the word naked, oh my gosh, I can't show you because if I show you, I'm going to get probably X'd from YouTube. I was trying to do a female Sasquatch with like female, like with the breasts and stuff, and it actually it actually made a bare breast, so it was actually breasts. But when I tried to do it in the other program, it wouldn't let me do it. And so I didn't want to post the one that I did on Leonardo because I know YouTube will probably exit, right? So yeah. All right. So you wanted me to add a couple more things here. So you said put pointy nose. So 8 feet man covered in 3-inch black hair, eyes wide apart, 24-inch. Okay, eyes wide apart. Right here, let's put pointy nose, body hair, full hair. Pointy nose, comma. Pointy is spelt wrong. Body hair, full hair. All right, let's see what we get. Generate. I'll tell you right now, because you've got a Cherokee man in there, you're not going to get a Sasquatch. Excuse me. All right. You know, it's funny because I did actually try to see if the AI, look at him. Yeah. See, that's not going to work. So why don't we change the Cherokee man and let's put just Neanderthal and see what happens. Neanderthal. I think I spelled that wrong. I did. Thank you. Generate. We'll just change one word and let's see what we come up with. I am just for kicks gonna put in Piers bra squatch and see what bro squatch and see what comes up. Because I did try to use a famous person to see what would happen, and it doesn't look like the famous person. Oh wow, this guy is handsome. What do you think, Elizabeth? Look at that. Wow, that's a good looking Neanderthal. Okay, let's change this one word again, and we're going to put, I've never used the word Bigfoot. Well, let's see what happens if I put Bigfoot. I bet you we're going to get an ape. If it even has any information on Bigfoot, because I've never used Bigfoot when I'm using my descriptive words to come up with my AI. I always use Sasquatch. But that's not to say that other folks in Leonardo haven't. Voila. Look what we get, guys. Here's number 1. Here's number 2. Now, interestingly enough, his upper face, this guy here, is beautiful. Right? Like, look at that face. His upper face is actually very nice. I don't like his nose. Like, if we just change that nose. Yeah. Not bad. That one's not bad. I don't mind this mouth here. Again, if same thing with this guy. If you just change the nose, it wouldn't be too bad. Now, with this motion thing, if you were to just ask the AI to add motion, let's use this guy. Let's say motion strength of 4. And let's generate. Let's see what it does. Yeah, eh? Elizabeth? Oh, wow, is right. Oh, for sure. For sure. Now, I'm curious if I change it to Sasquatch, if it changes it by much or not at all. Eyes wide apart. Interestingly, I don't think these eyes are that wide apart. Maybe this guy is. No, I think it should be a little further, right? What do you think, guys? But not bad, but I don't like his nose. It's the only thing I don't like. Oh, the motion thing is done. So you see, that's what it does. It adds like a 4-second clip of him. Okay, so let's do that, right? We're going to say, we got to go back to the original prompt. 8 feet, we'll leave Bigfoot, covered in 3-inch black hair. That's fine. Eyes wider. I'm going to put wider apart than a human. Pointy nose. We'll leave that. Anything else that wasn't right? Pointy nose. Pointy nose didn't work. So what about human nose? Human like nose. No neck. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. No neck. So let's see. Human covered in black, wider part than human like nose, body here. Right here, we're going to put no neck. What do you call that muscle? The trapezoid? No neck. No neck. Visible. Is it trap? Yeah, thank you. Trapezoid. Whoops. Muscle. I spelled muscle wrong. Trapezoid. Visible. Okay. Comma. 24-inch feet long. I'm going to just add some realistic home facial features. Muscles. What did I say? Muscles. Did I spell it wrong? I put muscle. Oh, I see. Put an S. Muscles. Okay. All right. Ready? Boom. Generate. Let's see what we get. Oh, this is fun. Well, just think when I'm under the gun trying to get these up and stuff, it's not that fun. It gets frustrating when the AI does not want to do what I want it to do. Now, what apparently you can do, and I have not done this yet, and maybe if I had done this, it would help me a ton. Sorry, this just caught my... What is this? What is this? See, it doesn't like the... Why can't it do a proper nose? So there is something else. You like that? You like this right here? I don't know. You guys like that? This one looks too weird. Let's do this again using the same prompt and let's see what we get, because you don't always get the same thing using the same prompt. Okay. Maybe I'll just say rounded nose, a round nose. Let's try Roman nose first. You guys can share. Get up here. Ooh, oh wow. Look at the face on this guy. I love the face, but hate the nose. Look at the nose. But I love this face. But what's this? Does he have like a he looks like he's wearing a fur scarf around his neck. Oh, why don't we try motion to this? Let's try motion. Yeah, sure. Leave it at 4. Yeah, and it's private. Good. 25. While you're doing that, let's take a look at this guy here. No, this guy lost it. And look at his fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess that's his thumb right there. So 6. I'm going to try it one more time, and we're going to change, where is it? Covered in here, eyes wider apart than the humans. Human-like nose. Human-like nose. Let's just put rounded. No, what did you put? Roman nose. Body, neck, trapezoid, long arms, 4K. That's not a calm feature. Oh, look at that, guys. Look. It's moving. I like that look. I really like that look. I love the lip area. It's not protruding too far. That is cool. I like this guy. Huh. I hope I can use this guy in an upcoming, because you can't seem to get these guys to generate the same all the time. But what I wanted to show you too is if you change the model that you're using, it looks totally different. Like, I'll show you in a second. Let's see what this guy comes up with. Oh my God, it's 9:36. Um, let's see what this guy comes up with, and then I want to do one more thing. Okay, so here's a guy walking. We never asked him to walk, but yeah, I can't really see his face, but it's very elongated. Very elongated. Okay, so let's close that one. Let's take a look at this one. Roman nose. Well, you know what? This does look more like a man, doesn't it? Be good to get a muzzle removed and have a human-like jaw and chin. Well, this guy does not look that bad, except this nose. I don't think their nose looks like that, but I don't imagine their nose to look like that. Let me say that. I like this guy actually. I really like this guy. I like the fur, the hair. He looks good. He looks like he's aging. He's getting a little bit gray. Yeah, this guy's not bad. Okay, but I want to show you guys something. If I were to change one simple thing, um, and that is the type. Here, let's go down to, where are you? Output, is it output, raw? No, take off photo real. If we were to pick any other one, let's go with absolute reality. It's a little different looking. We're using the same prompt. Let's see what we get. I bet you the hair and everything is going to look slightly different. I think the best ones I've ever done is this guy here, to be very honest with you. Yeah, you see, all I did here is I changed the style, and this looks very cartoonish. Sorry, guys, my dogs are going crazy upstairs. Somebody must be. I'm not sure who's outside. Let's change this again to Dreamscaper. We're going to do another generation. And you're going to see it's going to change again. Yeah. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh no, my son is back. My son is home with his friends. I hope you guys can hear. So you see, look how unrealistic this looks. And all I did was change the model. Now you can create your own models, and that's what I want to kind of do. So if you have a model, it's going to always look like that model. Let's go 3D animation and see what it looks like. So you see, you can spend a lot of time sitting here trying to get these to come out just perfect. And you don't want to always have like, oh, they're cute. This guy's cute. Look at this guy. Look at his face. Wouldn't that be something if I turned this into like an animated character for the channel? He's adorable. Hey, let's see what motion looks like on this guy. Generate. Let's take a look. This guy looks a little bit more serious, you know? Got a biceps on him. So yeah, it just depends the kind of model you choose. That gives you a different outcome. But we'll check out the motion, and then I wanted to show you what I used for this picture, because I think he is the closest thing to. I think I have him down here, don't I? Let me take a look here. Let me just move this out of the way for a second while you guys do that, and I'll get the picture ready so you guys can see. Would it be in here in my? Oh my God, that's cute. But look how it messes up the hands. Doesn't know what to do with the hands. But I like the movement of the upper body. That's kind of. Oh yeah, no, these are all saved. These don't go anywhere. They stay in my portfolio. Where's my guy? I want to show you my guy that I used. I don't see him. Oh, that's why. I'm in the wrong folder. It's in here. And I have to say, I get the more human-like faces using Leonardo rather than using the other one, rather than using Folder. Okay, so let me show you these faces here. Oh, and I did a I did a couple of lizard men, but let's show you the ones that are on the t-shirt. So he actually came out in can we get rid of this picture here? Can you see that? I can't tell what you guys can see right now. Let me see. Yeah, you can see him. So this guy here is on the t-shirts that I have for sale. Lovely face, eh? Like, I love his face. I think he's awesome. So there's two guys that I've come up with that that I like a ton. And this guy is one of them. He's one of them. And then where's the other guy? Hold on. Let me find him. So he's one of them. And then this is the other guy. Here's the other guy. And initially this guy here was smoking a cigarette. If you take a look right here, it's a little bit blurred out. See how it's blurred out? I removed the cigarette from his mouth. But yeah, I loved his nose. But you see, here's the thing. Even if I were to use that same prompt I used to create this guy, I can't get this guy to come back looking like this. So it's you know, it's hard. It's hard to get him to look proper. So yeah, so that's what I use. That is what I use. And you know, that's it takes a while to come up with what it is you want to do, and then you have to go and create it, and so it takes time. Everything takes time. So when I see those silly comments about, oh my God, you know, that doesn't look real, it's not meant to look real. At least a lot of them aren't meant to look real because the AI cannot get it real. So that's why, you know, that one photo that I have, I think Jim and I had a long discussion on that guy. The one where all you see is the back. It's the 1981 photo. Do I have the actual? Because I took the photo. Hold on one second. You guys are seeing, what are you guys seeing? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. Here, let me do it like this. It's hard looking up at that TV all the time. I wish I had moved that lower so I can just look to the side instead of looking up. I'm gonna have to change it, but anyways, that's for another day. Let me find this picture for you guys of this photo. That I made that short from that people think is, where is it? Oh, maybe it's in my short clips. Let's go to short clips. I got so much stuff in here. I need to go through here and get rid of them. You know, I'm surprised this one didn't do better, this clip here. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. So, blow this up. No, you can't see it yet. Blow this up. Go big. Go big or go home. Okay, boom. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys the full picture, okay? You guys ready? Here we go. Here it is. This is the full picture. So here's a couple of things, right? Some people were saying that his foot is off on an angle. It actually, I don't think it is. I think there's a rock or a stone right down here by his foot. Some people are saying that he's got a line going down there. There's no line. But here's the thing that I find interesting. If you look at old photographs, some have vertical lines going through them. This one has one going right through the whole image here. Goes across, all the way across there. And there is muscle detail in this guy. Like, you can see some detail. But the thing that keeps on stumping Jim and I, the arms aren't long enough. But you saw what I did with that AI, right? Coming up with those AIs there. There's no way you're going to get the background to look like this. And if you were to then take, I'm not saying this is not a dude in a suit, because I don't know. I have no clue. This could be a guy in a suit. But it's a really good suit if it's a guy in a suit. Yeah, I don't know. The arms are too short for me. The feet, though, look like this detail down here looks amazing. So it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know if this is real or if this is fake. And so when I don't know, I put it up there for you guys to figure it out. But there's times that I do know, or I shouldn't say I do know, or I'm leaning that it's one way, but I still put it up. But if I know something is truly outrageously fake, like, what's that guy's name? Sony Vader stuff? That is, you see anything from him, it's fake. It's not real. It's all staged. There's definitely people wearing suits running around. And yeah, and so I made the mistake once of putting one of his things up, and I'll never put any of his stuff up again. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this guy here. No clue. Some people made comments that not all arms are the same length, like long arms, like people think. So in other words, they have seen Sasquatches that don't have extremely long arms. Um, I don't know. I haven't seen with my eyes, but I've had a audible, and I've had stuff thrown at us, and I've seen footprints, but I've never physically seen one, like from head to feet. And I really don't want to. I've always been asked. I always get asked whether or not I want to see one, and I don't want to see one. I don't know how my body, like how I would handle it. Most people probably go into shock. I'm gonna guess, right? That's the main thing. People don't know how to treat it. I like this guy. This guy is wonderful. But yeah, now I think I missed a bunch of comments. So let's see. Oh, not that many comments. Thinker Thunker did a detailed body proportion analysis, and this is human. Yeah, I like Thinker Thunker. I watch him a lot as well. Um, and I think the body proportion thing that he does makes a lot of sense. And that's one of the things I look at when I first look at something to see whether or not it's real or fake. And then the next thing you look at is the feet, because it's so hard to get the feet and the, like if you're wearing a suit, you're able to tell that, there's a cuff and a hand. Like it's different when it doesn't simulate properly, the transition from arm to hand or legs to feet. So yeah, those are some of the things that I like to look at. When I had my cleat sighting, what do you mean your cleat sighting? I was in awe of the Sasquatch. David, did you send me your stuff yet? Come on, send it in. Don't waste time. Just send it in. So, what do you mean by cleat sighting? Oh, your clear sighting. Okay, when I had my clear sighting, I was in awe of the Sasquatch. Can you describe him for me, David? Did you see what portion of the body did you see? Elizabeth, he has a very simplistic way of determining body dimensions. Yes, he does. And again, I do concur with his way of thinking, and how he analyzes videos and stuff. I would love to hear about your sighting, Dave. I would love to hear Elizabeth UFO sightings too. Yeah, I will have Elizabeth coming up in a short soon. I'm gonna have to do or find. I might try and find a video of a couple in a jacuzzi, and see if I can't simulate something going over the head. I'll have to see how I do that. He was 7+ feet tall, reddish brown, 3 to 4 inch hair, clear head to toe. What do you mean clear head to toe? Was he bulky? Do you think he was an adult, a youth? Um, did he have a neck? Did he not have a neck? Did he have a conical shaped head? Did he not have a conical shaped head? Did you see the face at all, or did you see the back portion of it? I know I'm asking a lot of questions here, but I'm just trying to get a cross the road in front of me, clear view, side view only, heavily muscular built. Ah, that reminds me of something I've created. Uh, I have a guy that resembles that. I have a guy. Where are you? What did I make it with? did I make it with? He's in one of my shorts. Um, the other short that I really like is the bald-headed guy. I really like him. I guess I made him with Leonardo. Let's go to Neil. Oh my God, Leonardo. And where is this guy? Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, here he is. No, put him. No, stop it, doggy. Put him in his background. Where's his background? Hold on, just give me 1 second. So I made this with an AI. Oh, come on. There he is in his background. There he is. Okay. Oh, crappers. This one face likes to pop up in front of me all the time. Okay, close that. Are you ready? Here it goes. Here we go. This guy here. I really like this guy. Um, yeah, I like him a lot. I think he came out really well. But if you look, his body proportions are not right if we're looking at body proportions. His arms are not long enough. His hand should be down to there. And his torso should be a little longer. But he looks like he has the trap. I like this guy a lot. So I used this guy in a video where I've got the background moving and he's standing still. Still. But yeah, I like him. This guy keeps on popping up in my face all the time. I lost you for a second. Oh, you didn't see me for a second? Barely saw the face. Oh, okay, you didn't see. Yeah. Closest view is 40 yards. Clear head to toe. Cool. Very nice drawing, but it does look way too human. What? This one looks way too human? I got fuzzy audio. Oh, really? Okay. Sissa, miss me. Welcome. All righty. I don't know if you guys can you guys hear laughter in the background? Yes, I saw one when I was about 8 years old. Oopsies, hold on. Somebody else popped up there. 8 years old, and I was really close to her. Me and my grandmother were hiking in the woods in Michigan. I would love to hear that one. The hair was full and smooth, no flaws or tangles. Like his hair was fully grown in for the season. It was February 1987 in the Florida Keys between Isla Morada and Key Largo. Morada, Isla Morada. Cool. Very, very cool. Well, guys, it's approaching 10 o'clock. I cannot believe how fast the time goes by every time I do one of these. I do want to thank you guys for coming out and checking out the stream. I am going to try and get somebody for the next stream, and hopefully we'll have somebody to tell their tale. Or if one of you guys, I'm putting this out there, if one of you guys wants to share your story live on a stream, send me an email and send it to OntarioCryptids@gmail.com. And it's in all of my videos, so if you forget it, just look at the beginning and the end of the video, and it's going to tell you where to send it to. So, yeah, I think that's all I have for today. So we are nearing 10. So thank you guys for coming out. Do I have a thanks? There we go. Give you guys a thank you. Lots of hearts. It's been wonderful. Oh, hold on. I think I'm doing this wrong. Let me see if I can do this proper. Oh yeah, okay. I think there we go. There we go. I'm sending out hearts to everybody here. Thank you. Wish I got here sooner. I will be doing another one this month, and like I said, hopefully we'll have somebody to interview. So again, if one of you guys want me to interview you with, if you feel you have enough content for me to share, then that would be fantastic. I'll be happy to interview you guys. Last time we had 2 subscribers up, and it was good. We had a good show. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Elizabeth. You guys are the best, truly. And yes, I hope you guys don't miss my episode tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to go and finish off that episode right now and get it up for tomorrow. And it'll be up for you guys at 11 o'clock in the morning, my time. My time. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Jean. A pleasure. And if you guys are bored, go check out my shop and look at my merch. Look at the lovely faces we have going on. I do have some other stuff I want to get up there. In fact, I do want to go on and take a look at some of the merch that's there, because there's some new merchandise that's come out that's wicking and all sorts of performance type shirts. So I'm going to take a look at some of the quality stuff that I have, replace them, add logos and stuff to them, and yeah, all good. Okay, so that's going to be it. So I'm going to let you guys go, and we're gonna let you guys end off with oh, my dog got excited when I said that. Maybe he has to go to the bathroom. I'm going to end off with this lovely outro, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening and weekend, and week for that matter. Ciao for now, everybody. Have a good one.